Alright guys, what is up? We're here in a game between Ballballer and Sexboxxx. Ballballer is here on the left hand side. He's playing Forsaken Waste Skeletons. He's been playing for the last 2 days or so. Has gotten a liking to these guys because of the Bone Altar, where you get like 4 extra HP every time you sacrifice a skeleton. He's like, wow, that's so cool. If you have 2 of them out, you're getting 8 HP every 2 turns, and that is pretty damn good. Now, of course, you need to have that, that whole cycle running for it to work, so it does take a bit of preparation time. But once it does work, getting 8 HP and 2 damage on all of your champions every 2 turns is kind of ridiculous. And then here on the right-hand side, it looks like Sexboxxx is playing Ferran. So far, he has 2 out. I haven't really been watching his games. I think this is like his first time playing in a very long time, or maybe I'm just never on when he's on. But yeah, he's playing Ferran, ST Ferran. Can't really see what faction it is so far. On the left, it's kind of just black, if it's full faction or not. Here, I can actually tell by the... Yeah, it's full faction. Yeah, if you can't tell by what it says here on the left, if they're full faction or not, you can always just click and see if they have the 10 HP or 5 HP for the half bonus or not. Anyway, I'm guessing we have a Skeletal Lurper out, because there's only 1 champion here for Baller. Yeah, we do. We have a Skeletal Lurper out. He came out first turn? Or no, I guess it wasn't there when the Bone Shredder came out. Yeah, so Skeletal Lurper is probably going up north, up here to the top hand side for Ballballer. That's why there's no champion that you see. Let's see. How does this work out, actually? So, what we're going to need to be able to, or what Sexboxxx needs to be able to kill the swarm from skeletons, because they put the bone mine down, they put the cloak of skulls down, and after that it's really just summons, and the only way to beat that, because even if you have rituals, half the time it's not enough, because rituals will have a 3-turn cooldown. So if you have maybe like the Cyclops where you do 1 every turn, then maybe, but even then you need to be able to kill 2 in a turn for you to be able to keep up with their summons. But what you can do is, if you have swarms help a lot, because then you're kind of countering their summons by just making your own. And then that way, if they get a Bone Circle Staff on a key champion of theirs that they can't just let die and have their cooldown go off, then they can't just reset it, right? And then they have their own ritual only every 3 turns. So then if you can summon them over, for example, a Polar Ant might do well here. If we have two low HP skeletons near each other, and we have a Polar Ant come out and then double swarm them, then it might be hard for the Tomb Lord or whoever gets the whatever it's called, the staff. I don't know what it's called, but the thing that gives you ritual. It might be a bit harder for him to counter that. What was that? Ah, Shattered Summons. That actually helped a lot as well. Yeah, there we just see the Bone Trap die. Yeah, Shatter Summons helps a lot because it's AoE, right? It's 3-turn cooldown, but it's 15 damage to all illusions and summons, which is pretty good. Generally, it's pretty good. But it's it's still, it's not final enough in my opinion. It's just not enough. We need that to happen. We need 2 of these. If we have 2 of these out, then we can do 30 damage to anything in AoE. Then you can kill 30, or you can kill 3 in a turn, right? Because the AoE is really large. It's AoE 3, so you can just plop it down twice, and then you've killed everything. So if we get 2 Cloud Wisps out, this might work. I'll be right back. I'm gonna get a sweater. Oh, now we have Zulos out. But he does not have Dark Favor, so we don't see any damage done. But what we do have instead is Tarif, right? Tariff and Vitality Creation. Vitality Creation seems pretty normal, especially in a skeleton battle group. But the Tariff is kind of strange. This will give you loads of HP, but this? Tariff? real enemy champion is destroyed, the champion controller loses 8 Nora. If that player has less than 8 Nora, the shrine loses 5 HP. Thing is, usually you'll be having your champions die more often, but I'm not sure if this only works on enemy champions, so I guess it's fine. Yeah, here look, we already have 59 HP, 53, and you know these guys are at 48. They have quite a bit of HP, but only because of the ST bonus. Like 50 HP is kind of normal for like a beater in most factions, but because it's ST, you have the ranged champion here with 48 HP. Does he have the skull? No, not yet. Alright, so we can actually see him get double tapped here. We don't have the... He has Calcify though, which makes him pretty tanky. Yeah, and Ferran don't do too much damage usually. They kind of rely on, the Ferran focus to get that frozen, slowed, sundered off. So now he's frozen, which is nice. -1 damage, -1 defense, and -1 speed. Quite useful. What's he going to do? Soften? Or Flourish? Flourish to stop the stun. I don't know. We did just see the swap. That gives extra damage as well because we have Portal Walker. So that's 3 extra damage on the Cloud Wisp. And he can attack one more time to give the slowed. Like I said, it's not a bad idea to get slowed here on the... Because then he has -3 speed, right? Oh wait, and he teleports forward, okay. No, he doesn't. So, he doesn't attack, but instead he uses the Flourish. That gives Distracted, which means no more stun. But he already used the Bone Trap, so it's not like as crazy. Oh, and here we have a deploy. I didn't even see this. So, like I said, we have that Skeletal Lurper up here, and generally, I think the Ferran Pouncer does pretty well in 1v1s. We do have that Portal Dancer, it makes him kind of tanky. But for second waste, it's kind of known for being able to remove one champion quite easily. So it's not a bad idea to double deploy here. But we don't have anything with detection yet, so Lure Sleep, melee specialist, focus, slowing armor. Right. Like I said, we need some detection for it to actually work. Because then once they detect, they can finally get the kill. Actually, but right now we have just 2 champions sitting here, right? What Baller could do is just chill here with the Skeletal Lurper and don't even move forwards, because then he's kind of wasting 2 champions up there for nothing. But we don't have a... Thing is, we have... Right now it's kind of off in that we have 2 ranged and then 2 melee, right? Or generally you would want 1 range, 1 melee, 1 range, 1 melee. Just so, you know, you can have 1 tank in front of your damage dealer, for example. But here we don't have anything to defend these 2 guys. I mean, they do have the Charmed that kind of helps defend. And Portal or Teleport. 15 damage right now, this Cloud was pretty good. Oh, does it actually only last 1 turn, the Ferran Focus? Yeah, frozen for 1 turn, slowed for 2, sundered for 3, okay. I didn't even know that. So the frozen only actually lasts 1 turn. I'm not sure if that meant he only gained 5 speed, or if he had 5 speed for that turn. That wasn't working. Ballballer's turn. He's just chilling. It's 10 seconds left. He's taking a bit too long. Skeletal Lurper again comes out. See, this is pretty scary. We don't know where he is. If we have 2 Skeletal Lurpers down here, then okay, this is a good fight because we have that melee specialist, right? It's a good 1v1 here, or 2v2. But if he's down here, you're kind of scared because then these guys will get, pounced up upon and you have no idea what's happening. You need like an unobstructed view or something. Soften. You're going to put him at what? Yeah, -1. So he's at -1 defense right now. That means this guy, instead of doing 16 damage, he's doing 17, right? And then there's the 1 more attack for the frozen, and look, now he's at 0. I guess it went down again? That's weird. The soften one... Oh, no, the calcify, that's why. Yeah, that's why he actually is gaining... why he's actually gaining that defense, even though he was... Softened. He has 3 defense right now. Yeah, 12 and 16 and 8 because of that defense that came out. But he is, everything. So he's now, what is it? Frozen, slowed, sundered, right? You should have all of that down. slowed, sundered. But no kill. He was hoping for a kill, right? He thought he would have 12 and then 16-16, which would have gotten the kill. But instead, that's, yeah, no. No go. And he does not deploy. Oh, he does. He deploys top. Again, wow. He's scared because he wants to defend. So he's playing like a cheap champion down here so that he can deploy, or so he can move forward with these two, but then like keep this defended because he doesn't know where the enemy is or whatever. But that means his bottom champions are kind of completely like defenseless here. There's no tank in front of them, and these guys get 13 damage right now, so it's not too bad, but they can get pretty high sometimes. 12 damage. The Dark Pack will help. Is he in range of 7? Let's see. 7. So yeah, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And you'll have 3 left. So without any type of AP gain, the Zulos is actually not in range for a Death Pact. Yeah, he retreats with the Bone Shredder. Now, Forsaken Waste doesn't have too many ways to heal, so sometimes I always find it a bit weird to retreat with champions if you don't have that. But like I said, they do have the max HP gain, which is kind of a form of heal in a way. Yeah, there's that plus. Look at that plus. In all, that was, let's see, 4, 4, 4. That's already 12, and then the 2 lurpers that are out, right? Quite a bit, quite a bit. 71 HP on this Undead Sage, plus the Cloak of Skulls, meaning he's at 2 defense, and those skeletons will come out. Now, what's the cooldown right now on the Shattered Summons, I'm wondering? I wonder. Alright, like I said, there's nothing down here. These guys are very defenseless. Like, Zulos is really good. Just 'cause you can get, insta-kills a lot. You just do Death Pact and then, double smack something and it's dead usually. Especially these cheap, or these squishy Ferran. You can't actually flourish the Undead Sage because of the hero, so he has Iron Will. Soften should be cooldown. Alright, so he's moving in. Yeah, okay, so now he has that font. This is funny. We have, like, the Wanderer is going to chill here. He's defending. He can either go top, he can go here to defend the Pouncer, or he can go down here to defend the Brawler. What was that? What was that? Ah, that's just activated. That's cool. When a friendly champion relocates, the champion gains 1 damage and rank of multi-attack for 1 turn. So he has multi-3 right now? That's pretty dope. If there's 3 movements, then he has multi-3. That's cool. I don't even know that happens that way. I thought it was just once you get multi-attack, it wouldn't, like, stack. That's cool. So you can, in a turn, gain multi-3 and then, like, 3 damage. It's pretty nice. And he's already at 22 HP again. Look at this guy. 73, 57. Alright, so this font is now so there's most likely a Skeletal Lurper in here, or a relic. But I'm guessing there's a Skeletal Lurper in here. So I wonder if this Pouncer will get killed. He does have the reflexes and evasive because of the swap, or because of the Portal Dancer, but. And here we have that Ferran Wanderer, very good, just to get some tankiness here in front of these guys. Thing is, they're not killing yet, right? Usually you want to be killing, at least against this Forsaken Waste Battleground, you want to be killing them once, every turn, getting a kill. But like, it's been kind of a lot of setup, and you can't let Forsaken Waste set up. It's a little scary. We already have this graveyard thing going. I wonder if he plays the, I wonder if Baller plays the, what's it called? There's this, like, vulture thing. Death Harvester or whatever? Because that would give him a lot of Nora then. Generally. You get, like, 8 extra Nora per Nora Globe, I think. Alright, there's the, oh, I forgot about that. Like, 78 HP, 62. The War Banner giving an extra 5 to all these champions. This is kind of cool though here, where this wanderer is kind of like in between both. He can defend or attack. Kinda cool. Wow. Wow. Okay. Like I said, Ballballer has 2 champs up here. I don't know where, but he has 2, and he's just chilling. He's like, nah. Thing is, now there's no more swap, right? So for at least the next turn, there will be no like reflexes or anything. All right, so he runs away. It's pretty smart. He's like, nah, I don't want to get killed right away from. All right, so he has precision mobility, and he's moving forward with his wanderer. Okay. Man, not knowing any, he needs some kind of detection, yo. He doesn't know any of this. It's like hurting him a lot. Oh, he's moving forwards, but like remember, there's 2 skeletal lerpers up here, maybe, possibly. So that could mean that there's you know, one over here somewhere, and then one over here defending. Or they could just, you know, there's another one down here. That would mean there's, you know, a lerper down here as well, and there's only one over here defending, and that's it. I wonder. I have no idea. No idea whatsoever. Arctic Gift. That's pretty nice. Gives. What here does it say? Yeah, here. The next 4 champions deployed or summoned by our opponent have Arctic, Ice, Veil, and Domain Snow. Yeah, the Ice Veil is what's really nice. Alright, so he's retreating. It's a good idea. Retreat from this undead stage. He's at 78 HP. You're not going to kill him very easily. And because of the bone fracture, you're just like, I don't want to attack him. You attack him and you're really just making more HP, if anything. You just don't want to kill the Zulos. He's too much. Now, he doesn't have too much like damage gain. He's only at 14 right now. I mean, that will go up though with his altar. Like he's a bit scarier to deal with as in damage because he's at 15 damage already, and he gets more from the surge, I guess. And I can't believe you have a waiting game in this. There's one! Alright, so we found one of the skeletal lerpers. And the thing is, he can't stealth again, which is nice. So this guy is now being seen, so to say. This is Arctic as well, so actually any ice terrain won't actually affect him too much. And he can't become frozen, right? Can he become frozen? It cannot be chilled. Okay. Oh, where was that? Snuff on him. Soon as has depression, lethargic, and pariah. See, this champion cannot be a target of friendly spells and abilities. Lumbering, liability. I have all these risen warriors. He could use the glorious leap, but that doesn't actually do any damage. He needs some AoE to kill these guys. Look at this, 22 HP. Like I said, we still have one more skeletal lerper here somewhere. One more. But he's now at 15 damage and 3 defense because of the melee specialist, so you can kind of, you know, one-shot these guys. Not really, but... Glorious leaps forwards. He can go into the font now. Also, what's scary about all those skeletons, look at this, 21 damage now. Nice hit on the skeletal lerper. Portal Watcher activates. Like I said, there might be one more skeleton around here. Don't know. Don't know where. Here comes the see, Seismic Leap will do some nice damage here. Look at this. Killing one and slowing these guys and dealing even more damage. This Risen Warrior is at 1 speed. This one's also 1 speed. He can still attack next turn though because of the 2 AP. And here's the Sunset Ferpent. Because it's a serpent, but it's fur, so it's a ferpent. I didn't know you played this guy in Ferran. He is the LE version, right? The limited edition. Does have the Ferran focus, evasive. Yeah, it's not horrible. Tunnel Snow. Tunnel Snow actually works really well with the what's it called again? This is the Arctic Gift, because now it can tunnel 6 spaces away, which is pretty good. 18 damage on this Ferran. Again, this is the scary guy, the Tomb Lord. He's at 20 damage. You need to run away. This Ferran's gonna get smacked. We're gonna have one Death Pact and then double smack from the Tomb Lord, and he's dead. I don't know why he would move in so far. Unless they put like a trap down, maybe. Like, I'm really scared of this guy. Alright, so he's in the font. So he just used a Glorious Sleep. That doesn't actually move anything back, does it? Yeah, there's no knockback of this here. Alright, see how this ends up now. Ooh, 2 Risen Warriors die. That's actually really sad for him right away. Usually they stay because it's a random. It's between 1 and 6 rounds. One of the only random things in Poxnora, actually. So 1 to 6 rounds, and now it's already gone. 2 of them already died. It's kind of sad for him. Because that also means that he's only at 18 now instead of 20, right? I mean, not only, but still. You're sad in general. And he's awestruck, so the against the Ferran Wanderer, he's not going to do much damage. Why does he have 15 damage, though? That's actually kind of... I mean, the melee specialist shouldn't be going up. Unless... so, with this, because of the melee specialist, we have to know that there's another Lurper up here, right? Because there's no other enemy other than the one... at least 2 enemies, and the only enemy we see is this Skeletal Lurper. So there has to be another one here. Actually, surprisingly. Right? I wonder if that's how it is, or unless I'm just bugged. That's actually really funny. So we know because of the melee specialist going off that there has to be another. Unless does it go off with an invisible champion? Oh, okay. We just saw the Death Pact that I was talking about. 30 damage dealt. And look, this guy's still at 57. Like Zulos doesn't care. He's still at 57 health. Yeah, there's another Legions of the Dark giving even more skeletons, even more damage. And what that means is this guy, look at him, he's at 23 damage. There is the other one. So yes, we were right. There's another Skeletal Lurper here. So now we know where both Lurpers are, finally. So he doesn't have to be too afraid anymore of his funk being taken. But he has to deal with all these skeletons, right? And look at this damage. Oh no, he's 1 off. Wow, okay. So Ballballer is 1 off, meaning that he leaves the Ferran Wanderer alive. That's kind of sad. That's not too good. Yeah, it's a little sad there. Survives with 1 HP exactly. I mean, he's at 23 damage though. Look at these skeletons. Like, how do you? The only way you can really get rid of these is by kind of leaving them to die from unstable, right? And then just maybe just go for these skeletons. Look at this, 71 HP, 15 damage. I wonder if he's gonna go. No, he's not in range. Is he gonna swap or something? How does he think he's gonna get a kill here? He wants to get a kill on maybe the Tomb Lord. He has 3 champions. They don't even have full HP. Or a flourish. Or a soften? What is he doing? I'm so confused. Or swap maybe? Like knockback would do a lot here against at least the Tomb Lord. Would do 15 damage, but even then you're kind of like, eh. 15 damage on a 66 or HP champ is like. Here's some heal then. We have heal now on this Ferran Snow Spinner. He also has the quest support ally, so he'll get heal mass on 1.2. I always liked Ferran. Ferran are kind of cool. I mean, they're very like feminine in a way. Actually, no. Look, we have these boxing guys. There's another Glorious Leap. Now he just has to go through him. He just has to fight him 1 by 1. Glorious Leap does really well against these 2 guys because the Glorious Leap actually goes on has its cooldown reduced every time you attack him. That's why he was actually able to use it again this turn. Oh, he didn't. Ooh, he didn't move his sunset. That was a bit of a misplay. He could have moved him with the tunnel, but he doesn't. You know, remove the grid again. Yeah, that was a bit because you could have him over here, and he kind of helps, right? You need as much as you can get to save these three. I wonder if he'll be able to kill this Ferran Wanderer. 1 point of damage. He needs 1 point of damage to kill him. Does he have any AoE or anything to kill him? I mean, that will waste an AoE in a way. It'll make him use an AoE, which is not horrible, but right, he's at slow. So he's at 4 speed right now, only, and he can't attack. So the Ferran Dancer is relatively safe here. Oh, he could. Can he be stunned? Actually, no. He's not in 6 range. Right, there's a chain lightning. So that will get a kill down here. But that means there's no chain lightning for the Ferran Wanderer down here, right? So, right, there's the, look at that. Oh, that HP gain, wow. 75 HP, 57. They're basically ST level right now. 70 HP. Still, he already used his death pact, and he's back at 67 HP. And he's back at 35, right? Yeah, it's so hard to deal with this. Especially on this large map. This map's pretty big, so you don't really start fighting until like turn 10. It feels like, or turn 5 at least. On like a map where you can start fighting quite like quickly, it might be better. But here, you kind of just like stayed back and just, you know, chilled. And this is what happens. And the thing is that Sexboxxx didn't really have a choice. He went in, right? Like he went into this font right away, but he couldn't really do much. Bone mine here somewhere. I'm guessing right here or here. So we could see a where is it? Soften. We could see a shatter summons again. That might mean a dead bone shredder though. Like he's pretty close to dead. He's at 23 HP. There's the heal. Oral Dancer goes off. 19 damage on this Cloud Wisp, so that's a lot of damage. But is it enough? No, he's at 4 HP. 1 spell will get the kill. If he Gale Forces this way, he might actually hit the relic, which is here somewhere. Exactly. There's the bone trap that I was talking about. So, I don't know if he needed to use it there. He could have just waited a turn and used the Shatter Summons next turn. Alright, so he gets the kill on the 1 champion at the very least. So now there's 4 champions here versus 2, but these guys are very scary. So, but look at this, 5 speed only because of the he's on ice terrain and he's like slowed or whatever. Or is he even slowed? Not even. And these guys are like, kill the Risen Warrior if he wants, but he can't kill the Skeletal Lurper. Ooh, Ferran Hideout. What does that give again? Oh, just relocate self and relocate. Okay. So it just relocates the Ferrans, but he doesn't actually. He's not able to do anything with it. 3 speed. Look at that. Isn't that really cool? -3 on the Lurper because of the frozen, sundered, or frozen slowed. Yeah, it's pretty strong. Can he pounce? He can maybe pounce here with this Ferran Pouncer. Ferran Pouncer. He needs to move this sunset up finally, though. He's like doing nothing down there. It's 64 Nora of wasted. Is he out of time? Yeah, again he doesn't move his sunset. It's kind of hurting him. Like the sunset would be here by now and like able to at least like distract a bit. 16 damage. Wow. Yeah, 16 damage because of all the sacrifices going off. Now, what is strong here is that because of the font, whose font it is, that if either of these guys want to get into the font, they're going to lose the 2 AP, right? It doesn't really... it kind of sucks. You can get the Nor Globe, though, if you want. Yeah, all these warriors will not be able to move forwards because they're at, they don't have the AP to hit anything. The Pouncer's has the reflexes, so he'll take Let's see, minus 35%, and he has 0 armor though. What's 35% of 16? It's like what? It's a third. A third is like 6 or something. A little bit less. Oh, and here's another altar of bones. Okay. You can actually just sacrifice this one because you just hit exactly hit once and sacrifice. There you go. There. I didn't know that actually worked on summons as well. Huh. It says champion. Okay, whatever. Yeah, look at 70 damage, 79 HP. He's at 22 HP, so he's actually kind of close to dying. But he is eviscerated, so the yeah, the brawler will actually perfectly die here coming out. And then all these guys are just gonna get sacrificed coming in. And then look at this guy. How much is he at? 62 HP, 59. Yeah, 79 is the highest we have. But what is nice, I guess, for Sexboxxx is he does have this middle font now. So it's three fonts till to 0, actually to 1 right now. 3 fonts to 1. So at least for the next turn, he's gonna be gaining 36 Nora versus the 12. Finally moves his sunset for pin up. Finally. He can actually relocate himself, right? Ah, begins on cooldown, so yeah, I know he'll die before then. The hideout. Yeah, until then, it's gonna just wait until these Risen Warriors die, and then maybe move in again. But like, they don't have the they're not stealth anymore. These skeletal lerpers, so you're kind of happy. Does he double deploy? No. I thought he'd deploy both of these. Ferran Master does work here because of the no condo. That actually kind of counters the high damage from the Tomb Lord. Because defense, you know, doesn't really matter. Like, you have 3 defense, you're still getting hit for a lot. But no condo completely dodges it a bit. Also, the minus speed is really nice because of the Arctic Gift. Freezing Aura. And Portal Watcher. Yeah, I like the Ferran. They have a lot of cool like abilities that work with each other. What the heck? Huh. Snowfall. That's nice. These guys can't move at all. Yeah, they can't really move into the snow here. Nice like terrain block. Let's see what. Let's see. 60. Could be at 80 something. 83. We do have the heals coming out, so once these are used fully, then we'll have heal mass as well. What is he at right now? Only rank 1, so yeah, he's going to want to use Snow Shroud as well as the heal champion just to get the quest support ally to go off as quick as possible. What Ballballer is waiting for. And he's just moving out of the range of the ice terrain, so he doesn't get the -1 speed. Kind of annoying for him. Another Tomb Lord. That means we 59 HP, 21 damage. Not bad. Alright, there's the sacrifice, and he's now at what? Yeah, 83 HP on the Skeletal Lerper. And 21 HP on these summons. Yeah, just let them die to the unstable. These will all die to unstable, so I would just, you know, don't even go into it to damage them. There's no point. They just have so much HP. He's retreating with the tunnel. And that activates the Portal Watcher. That does... No, he's at... No, not him. Where's the Portal Watcher? He is Portal Watcher. There you go. You use the Snow Shroud apparently on him. Yeah, now we have the summon The Shatter summons will help, like I said, generally, especially against the Cloak of Skulls, but I don't know. Like, thing is, it's now kind of a waiting battle, right? If one of them goes in, then the other one will lose, or he'll just have so much AP stored. So if he moves in and doesn't somehow debuff or anything, these guys will just kill him, right? So he can't really move in. But if he doesn't move in, then he'll just die late game to the Bone Altar stuff going on. So it's like a lose-lose situation a bit, at least down here in the bottom pawn. Up here as well, though, these guys are also at 18 damage. So I don't know if there's anything Sexboxxx can do. Like, he can't move in, but he also can't just do nothing. Or he just loses late. "34 HP on this summon. Oh, that's funny. I mean, he should die pretty quick or soon to unstable, though. But yeah, 34 HP is pretty insane. Eight, five, five, five. Oh, I completely forgot about that too. Drain on these summons just to get some HP back. He's at 84. Oh no. Forgot about drain. Never used that ability really, because I mean using it on summons is good, but I don't usually play summons, at least not like this. War Banner boosted. Gives plus 10. His base health is 4, but then he has plus 10. Somehow. Or plus even more than 10. So he should have 14 with plus 10, but then you have other things as well, I guess. Another form of boosted. How many forms of boosted do we have here? Boost skeleton here, boost skeleton here, and boost skeleton. Like, why do you have 3? You don't really need 3 forms of boost skeleton, do you? Kind of useless at one point. Just because you're like overlapping so much, You could have other upgrades on these guys, and then you wouldn't be wasting the like having it on 2 champs is good in case one dies, but having it on 3, I don't know. But he knows, right? Yeah, this means also the Tormented Priest means there's no more healing gonna come out, right? Dark healing means that yeah, the heal champion won't be working, and then after that the heal mass also will kind of be reduced. Yeah, such a good deck. Skeletons. It's funny though, because I think Sexboxxx played skeletons a lot as well for a while. Yeah. So like Sexboxxx knows how good these skeletons are. There was one guy who played half skeletons, half ST. So ST for Second Waste, and he'd play mainly just skeleton champions, but then some like OP ST spells. So he'd play like Swap and like Gale Force, and then he'd play like he'd play like the one relic that we saw, and then a lot of ST things. But all of his summons would have plus 15 health, because he'd have 5 from the War Banner, 5 from the half bonus, and then 5 from the boost. So they have all plus 15. And then you'd also have swap to like unswap your like useless summons, so that wouldn't really matter for you. So you just swap your summons, and then you'd win. I don't remember who played that though. It was really nice. Man, this is just gonna last forever. Look at this, 26 damage on this Blackblade Baron. Blackblade Baron. Yeah. These guys also have a lot of HP, right? Because of the ST bonus. 59 HP, 14 damage, 60 HP. Like, it's pretty good. But, 87. 87, 69. And like 70 HP basically on ranged champions. Yeah, the only way you can beat this deck is if you're killing a champion every turn. If you're just moving in, like every turn killing something, or every turn like doing something, okay. But you give them like any amount of time to like wait and just chill, they're just gonna outlast you. Like basically the Zulos could go in and it would take every single attack from each one of these champions. Look at this. You'd hit twice, that's like 30 damage, 22 damage, 22 damage. Like all of these champions could go in to attack the Zulos and he still wouldn't be dead. Oh my god. And the damage too, just because of all the alter bone damage extra coming out. And look at this, sapping armor on a 73 health champion. What are you gonna do? What could kill this? Deep wounds would actually not be horrible, just because deep wounds do well against singular champions. But I don't know. Anything that does percent damage. 15 damage versus their lowest. Look, 28. Let's see, 20, 25, 27, 16, 25. The lowest damage is from their summons, which still have 13, right? I wonder what would win, this Forsaken Waste battle group or like a Foul Right Forsaken Waste battle group. The Foul Right also gets some crazy stats with like the damage and HP. What does he deploy? Down here, he deployed the Leaf on the Wind. It's more no condo type stuff. So he's moving forwards. He can kill this 30 HP Risen Warrior maybe if he's lucky. See that 0 defense. He only has 16 damage though. I don't think he can even not kill this Risen Warrior right now. Oh my god. And the Risen Warrior is at 1 speed though, so actually, yeah. Snowfall again. Man, I just feel bad. Losing like this is so sad. You just can't do anything. Like with Slags, like sometimes I guess you could feel like that if you're playing against Slags. But the thing about Slags is the champions themselves are still pretty shitty. Like you might make a lot of them, but they're still pretty bad generally. But these, you just have strong champions now that will and you know their cooldown will all be reduced because of the Forsaken Waste bonus. Just move the Blackblade Baron forwards. He's never gonna die. Like you can move him. Like you can even move Zulos up. He's at 98 HP. Yeah, move the Baron forwards. Baron with the sapping armor and 73 HP. He'll just never die. It's fine. Dictate actually kind of works well with the summons as well. Like I said, in a deck where you don't really use summons for as actual summons, as in like meat bags, but you use them as sacrifices, then yeah, just use Dictate on them all the time and just gain the extra damage. There's no point not to. Now this altar though is kind of sad just because it's over here, meaning that unless we see another graveyard, the altar here is not going to be used too much anymore. But whatever, we already have one going, so it's fine. You know what would be strong? Maybe an Arctic Whale. Arctic Whale kills relics pretty well. Yeah, now we have a Bone Mine. Forgot about that. More shenanigans. Yeah, every summon finally dead over here. No, we have 4 champions versus 2, but the 2 is still at, 91 health, 21 damage. This guy can one-shot things. He can almost one-shot things. Yeah, I definitely see the power of Skellies, that's for sure. The Ballballer is saying, this stupid... There's an Orb of Frostfall around here somewhere. It's fucking me up. Can't draw my Seism. Welp, I suck. Now do you see the power of Skellies? Yeah, well, I do. Their power is pretty strong, that's for sure. I mean, I want to see it on a better map, maybe. a map where like moving forwards is so hard. The reason this map is so hard to move forwards as like a mass is because it's always like these thin corridors where everything just moves forwards like slowly. And it's like a pretty long map. Like you go all the way down here, you get this one. Then you go all the way over here, you get this one. And then you move up here, and then you finally get to their shrine. But on a map where you can maybe get to like doing things quicker, and it doesn't take so long for like the game to actually start. I wonder how that works then against the Tomb Lord, or against the whole idea of the altar with the graveyard. See, like he can just exactly. So these guys are just like, you know what? We don't have to move forwards. They can just chill, and you know, they'll win late game without even trying. I don't see. There's not much that the Sunset could do, or sorry, these champions can do. Like, there's a swap. All right. Is he gonna pounce? No. Maybe he's just getting the Portal Watcher to go off on the Ferrans. Now we have Heal Mass finally on the Snow Spinner, but it doesn't really matter. Like I said, we have that Dark Healing. So every time he heals, he's only he's doing the same amount. He's healing these guys, right? They're also all damaged, so. Yeah, definitely hard. Rituals. What would do? The thing is, rituals don't even counter this, just because they never have the summons really in front of you. They just use them for the graveyard. So rituals don't even help that much. The rituals don't help that much. And secondly, you can't purge this. You can't like what's it called? You know, take away the HP by is it purge? Whatever, the opposite of cleanse. You know, by taking all positive effects away. So, because like all the HP is permanent and the damage as well, so it doesn't actually count for like a positive effect or anything. Now he's at 81 HP on this shrine, but he only has one. He's only been using one graveyard, so it's not even that much damage has been dealt yet. Because I wonder if he plays a Tomb of Hate, because then even if, you know, he just Tomb of Hate later and he's fine. Yeah. I wonder. I really want to see this deck versus like a witches deck. The witches with Foul, right? I wonder which one like ramps up quicker. You know. Or like which one ramps up better? Because the champions would be different. It'd be you know, skeletons versus witches. Oh my god, 112 HP right now. Why does he have augment creation? Oh, because of the Cloak of Skulls, because it gives augment. That's also where the damage is coming from as well. Now 116 HP. He's at 63. He's at 64. 69, 82, 75. What's this guy at? 95. He also has a lot of base HP, this guy. 55 base HP, so he's already at 69 as well. It kind of feels nice that ST is not the one with the most HP, but then again, like I dislike SP. It's probably my least, you know, enjoyed faction to play against. When it's other things, but like this is Ferran. Ferran I like. Ferran are cool because it's like a theme and they have like a lot of cute things going on. It's more so like the either like meta ST or beasts. Beasts I hate, or I wonder how this deck would do against beasts, because beasts also have some insane like HP values. But yeah, beasts are annoying, or the super champ deck that one guy was playing, Nino or whatever. Those are annoying decks to play against. This Ferran is kind of cute. You're like, sure, I'd be okay to play against Ferran if I'm playing against ST, but not against the other stuff. That stuff's annoying. That's when I'm not so happy. Another snuff over here. He moves in with the halberd, but I don't think there's any way in which he can really go in and like do stuff. He just swaps with Zulos. Oh, can he kill? No way! Dude, come on. First of all, you have the bone fracture that's gonna go off. I mean, I guess you have the, what's it called? The Shattered Summons? Tundra Discipline? Yeah, there's the Soften. But, alright, 65 HP, let's go. It's pretty close. Oh my god, look at this damage though. Ooh, killing those. There's a kill! He killed him. Nice, but he still has all these summons to deal with now. And he already used the the Shatter Summons. Like he already used, yeah, he should have used it at the end. I don't know why he used it like in between. Like these two guys would also have been shattered a bit, but instead they're still alive. And now look at this. 31 damage because of all these skeletons just came out. So he did a big turn here. Right? Yes, that doesn't matter. Zulos getting killed, it's pretty crazy though. Oh. Soul Reave actually goes through evasive, I believe. Alright, yeah, it does. So the reflexes, you know, doesn't matter. Dealing 50 HP in 2 hits right now, nice. You can actually move this in just to kill the Halberd to get his font back if he wants. And down here, he's attacking the Ferran Master. And what that did is he just removed all of the no Kondo as well. So he's dead. Oh, he's one more hand, he's dead. All this terrain though is kind of annoying him right here, right? He can't really get through. He can though. The Tomb Lord can attack. Yeah, Tomb Lord can go in and attack. But alright, so it's 1 for 1. But again, all these summons are here. Oh, and the double Gravevine going off. So 2 more summons. Man, if we had, like I said, 2 champions with shattered summons, then you can do stuff. But 1 doesn't matter because they're still at 7 HP, right? Shattered summons once doesn't do anything. You need 2 of them. Either you need to be able to reduce the cooldown somehow with some ability like creativity or whatever. I don't remember what it's called. Or I don't know. Damage. My god. Can he kill this Skeletal Leper maybe? Maybe kill this one over here, the top one. He has to waste so much AP now on killing these summons. It doesn't even matter. 17 damage is not bad. Just because of the melee specialist. Yeah, like I said, if he had 2 Cloud Whips, he should have played him right away. Get 2 of them out, and then just once you move in, you can at least kill all the summons that come out again. Because you know that they're going to be playing Cloak along. You definitely know that the Cloak of Skulls will be here. There will be a Grave, whatever, Risen the Grave, whatever it's called, the spell. There's going to be the Bone Mine. No matter what, you're going to see a lot of summons. Just like, you know, get the Cloud Whips out as quick as possible. But I don't know. I wouldn't know what I would do. Sexboxxx is better than me, and I don't know what I could have done here either. It's just too much. Much too much. Surprised Sexboxxx hasn't surrendered yet. Like, oh, what was something was just killed. The Seism. What did the Seisms hit actually? Here, Halberd. Nah, okay. So Halberd was killed. So there is a relic still in this font. The Orb of Frostwall is here somewhere. Kind of hard to find. Oh, more Skele. Exactly. Look at this now. How much does he have? 36 damage. And what that does is it removes the no condo stacks, right? All these like just basic attacks, just like whatever. More HP. Double. Look at this. Oh my god. Double the Bone Altar Sacrifice gonna go off now. These guys. Alright, who's 103 is the most I see so far. 103 HP is the highest. He might have higher, but he's damaged, right? Yeah, 103 on this skeleton. This is like every single champ is a super champ. Like you can see 103 every once in a while on like super champs, but not when every champion has like 100 or near to it, close to it. Flanking is pretty nice, I guess. Stunned by this bone shredder. Or is the what's it called? Cloak of Skulls, or Blizzard Cloak, sorry, Blizzard Cloak it's called. There's the Orb of Frostfall finally. I don't know where that is. So the Orb of Frostfall can be killed here with this Tomb Lord. You just get one shot. Yeah, not enough time. There's so many things to move, and with how, you know, Poxnora is, it's just so hard to actually, oh, there's a cleanse on the sunset, not that it matters. Is he moving in? Wow, he actually moves in there for some reason. It's like, yeah, he gets the font for a bit, but... oh, okay, okay. He has the Phantom Dashing double tap for 19 damage. Because of the flanking, right? Oh, is that actually a perfect kill, too? Wow, perfect kill on this Skele Slurper. Pretty well done. Cleanse, Tunnel, and then the Phantom Dash. Pretty nice. Oh, Punishing Aura on this one as well. Didn't even notice that. Punishing Aura kind of counters the no condo, right? Yeah. So... wonder why he's still playing. I mean, he has the Shattered Summons up, I think, next turn, which is nice for him, but... where are they gaining? Oh, that's Savage Exploit, gives you the 1 AP. Oh, nice. There's the heal, like I said, this is getting countered. Only 6 heal. 6 instead of 12 was pretty big. At least the if Ballballer was able to kill this orb, that might have been better, just because all that regen. Then he'd have this font, or he'd have to be in the font. But now the font is still contested for one more turn. Yeah, it's 5 champions over here versus 6, right? So at least if there were maybe like 2 champions here that were at 100 HP or something. But no, there's 5. It's 5 versus 6. Man, it's just nothing you can do, bro. Nada. The relic was killed too, actually. The Bone Altar was killed over here. He is evasive right now, so there's the only 8 damage instead of 15. Should have moved in. Okay, well, there you go. Uses the lightning strike, whatever it's called, chain lightning. No condo. And he can move in with his Lurper. He can tap once for 58 damage or 25 damage. Sorry. And he can start moving this Risen Warrior up just to maybe threaten like another Bone Mine or something. Yeah, I would just move in my Barons just to kind of just you know to. If he puts him here, then at least the Snow Spinner is engaged and he has to run away. And the Sapping Armor makes it so hard to kill him. Alright, finally it's his font now, down here. He's going for the Skeletal Excavator. Yeah, I know this is GG now, finally, I think. Like, the font, he can't get into this font even because of the Bone Shredder. And even if he did, he'd be killed by, like, this Lurper who can just move over there or whatever. No more flanking as well, because no more champions. Only 2 champions over here. Down here, these are all, you know, gonna get smacked one by one. I don't know, is Sexboxxx one of those people that just never gives up? There's like 2 people like that, or 3. And Sexboxxx might be one of them. I don't know, there's like 3 people that just, they don't know where the surrender button is. They just keep trying. Which is not bad. Like, Tiny kind of never surrenders, but he actually, every once in a while, does come back. But there are a few people that also just never surrender, but they also don't win. Alright, nice Seismic Leap, I guess. You can also attack once. 79 HP! Alright. He's gonna get double tapped and die from... Like, even with the evasive, we still have, you know, 27... still have 20 damage coming through, right? You could also get another Glorious Leap if you want, so, like up here or something, I don't know. If he could, he would get one down here, it would be nice. 16 damage. He's awestruck, but he's at 16 damage. It's pretty funny. Thing is, he'll just die to the, yeah, the Tomb Lord can smack the Ferran Wanderer once. He's dead. I do like the Silent Master, though. Silent Master's always been one of my, like, more favorite champions. I was so sad that he's in ST. Because I dislike ST, but I really like this champion. It's really cool. He has the Preparation plus the Fury of 1,000 Strikes, which means that everything you have or plays has basically multi-attack, which is kind of cool. Other friendly champions with 5 spaces to share a race or class with this champion have their cooldowns reduced by 1 and their attack chains reset. That's the big thing. Attack chains reset. So you can have all of them attack, right? And then attack with the Silent Master, and then they can all attack for 3 again instead of for 5. And they, you know, cooldowns is also nice. Cooldowns is really nice for the Shattered Summons. Wow. Wow. That's nice. So, that's kind of cool, having all your champs. Either or multi-attack too, even. So you have 2-2 and then... Wait, 2-2 and then 5, I guess? Yeah, GG, finally. Yeah, that late game is kind of insane. Well played.